when the language isn't shared, the integration cost becomes the tax on every project, right? So we should talk about how the standard becomes the language, service domains and semantic data as the backbone. Once that's in place, then reuse becomes normal and not the exception. What else? What else can we talk about?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think we should talk about the formula for making adoption successful. So alignment, enablement, accelerators that banks could use, and governance, and not to mention measurement of what the success looks like.
Yeah, good. And we can work in examples from all the BIAN implementations we've completed in the past, right? We can talk about the blueprint definition, the service domain mapping, the API and data model definition, and of course, alignment to domain-driven design.
Yes, and let's give them examples of artifacts. We don't want to put another PowerPoint in front of them. I think some artifacts like domain maps, semantic entities, interface contracts, and especially the checklist of what the decision criteria should be based on.
Yeah, agreed. I guess on enablement, we can talk through our role-based tracks, right? The training we give to business architects, solution designers, developers, the data teams, governance. We've got our trainer-led training, plus, of course, our new e-learning platform. And so that'll help keep the skills fresh as the squads change.
Yeah, and what we are listening a lot is the applied part. So not just the learning based on the books, but also how do we apply it in the organization? So what does the good really look like in a bank? So some naming conventions, patterns, some non-functional around it. That squads can actually produce and see, and governance can be applied on. I think that would be a good one to focus on as well.
Yeah, that's great. So that actually leads into accelerators, right? So we can showcase our AI-powered insights engine that leverages BIAN to point out where investment in transformation should be applied and how to maximize benefits.
Yes, definitely. And the governance, I cannot focus much on it because now we are moving to a thin governance. So how do we have in the organization, what should be the boundaries of the domain, standards, patterns, the service contracts, which are defined, and team can use them to move forward. I think that's the missing piece that we should be focusing on.
Perfect. So we've covered alignment, we've covered enablement, we've touched on accelerators, we've talked about thin governance. What was left?
Oh, measurement, reuse rates. So how often the same service domain is reused in the organization. That's a good measurement aspect of it. And time to first value, because we should be delivering value in a smaller chunk and faster. And that's where exactly the executives are focused on. So we should talk about that as well.
Yeah.